Hello Libra, and welcome to your June 2021 reading. So, I meditated on your energy, and I think it's going to be a great month for you, my beautiful Libras. The first card that came out right away, we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, it's this beautiful, we'll say, soulmates often, but it's the principle that we have open heart chakra and we can give and receive in an even flow with pure water. That's why there's white flowers in these cups. We're not receiving someone's baggage and we're not giving ours. So that's how soul connection, love, heart chakra love is all about. Then we have Page of Pentacle and Death. Okay, there's a transformation here. There's an offer and a transformation. And then we have the Lovers. So for some of you, because if I look at that first row, okay, there's this beautiful opening up of I love life, I love myself, I love my neighbor, I love the tree, I love. And this actually brings something, an offer, something solid, and then you're gonna have to, in order to be able to grab that next step because of your attitude, you're going to have to let go and transform the leftovers, let's say. Okay, I say that because under the Six of Cups I have the Fool, and the Fool is, look at this guy, he's all like in complete faith. He doesn't have much baggage here. He's focused on his aspirations, and his will is aligned with the sun. See, his willpower is not dragged down by baggage. He only has a small baluchon. So his willpower is aligned with the sun. And he's got a white flower in his hand. White flowers, like in the Six of Cups, what are in the cups here. So he is purified. I'm not dragging any baggage. I have faith, and because I am looking at my aspirations, I know that the universe and the divine are going to support me. And then I have another enthusiastic card, which is the Page of Wands. So this new path, this enthusiasm. So here is a beautiful vibration state of being, of love and faith in front of life, as is. Okay? And because you're vibrating as is, this is what is actually bringing here, Page of Pentacle. Okay, maybe you are bringing your project or whatever, but all of this kind of triggers a transformation. Under that I have the Four of Pentacle and the Nine of Pentacle. So it goes from being safe and holding on to what we have by fear of losing more, to being in the Nine of Pentacle, where I know my worth, I know my value, I've built myself until here, and I can do whatever I want. I have the value, self-value and value to accomplish it. And here I have the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups with it. So there's this even more coming in. So here you're probably, this is the result of working on yourself, on healing your heart chakra, on, purifying and letting go and so on. So that attitude towards life is actually bringing this. And then under the Lovers, I have an Ace of Pentacle, an Ace of Wands, and the Chariot, another major arcana. Spiritual movement forward here with a brand new 3 aces also. Who was it that had 3 aces? I think Cancer had 3 aces also. But they had 3 aces after, you know, something big happening. But you, it's I feel it much more smooth, much easier, that transition of opening yourself to receiving these 3 aces. And then the last card is the 4 of Swords. And I think this is going to be like the leftover healing of, yes, I see how, you know, about the past. This is like self-reflection going on ourselves and understanding. Like after we do certain, you know, like I've just, wow, advanced this much here in my chariot, we stop and then we go back and we realize what has happened. This is going to be something like that. Let's clarify this for you, Libras. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Libras for the month of June 2021. Yes, 6 of Cups. For some of you, it's someone you meet. Others of you, it's just that finding of oneself. And this is an amazing state of being. And then anything is possible after that. Let's... Okay. Let's look at that 6 of Cups. Oh, Tower. With the Queen of Wands. Okay. That Tower, since after we have Death and the Page of Pentacles, that Tower on the 6 of Cups is like an awakening, is like a realization of what is happening here, like an awakening of the heart chakra. You know, when we talk often of the Kundalini rising and so on, when the Kundalini rises in a chakra, it's not like, ooh, a rainbow and a bunch of unicorns coming out. There's the intelligence of that chakra, of that state of consciousness that is arriving with its notion, and often it disrupts the one that we had before, our way of seeing things. So a Tower on the 6 of Cups, it's crumbling whatever was hindering, restricting, making it not at its maximum. And here I have the Queen of Pentacles with that. In your kind of perception of your capacity of what you can do, what you can achieve, just knowing you're enough, knowing that you'll be supported, that kind of inner solidity. It's hard to be opened if we are afraid to be vulnerable. Because vulnerability has this definition around it that you're weak and you can be hurt. But when you are solidly grounded in your self-worth and your self-love, to open up and feel and allow is not life-threatening anymore, because you know who you are. Let's look at Death and the Page of Pentacles, because the Page is offering something, so it's not a loss, it's a gain. It's something that transforms in order for you to gain. Yeah, removing a 7 of Swords and your 4 of Pentacles. So probably Libra, before, you didn't dare open the door wide open there for the universe to play with you, to bring you something. And even I use the word play, and I'm sure in some of you you're thinking playing like abusing and you know, manipulating and whatnot, instead of playing like children. Do you see the difference? The Seven of Swords is the thief in the night. So we cannot be vulnerable when we think we're going to get robbed, when we think it's going to be unfair. We cannot open ourselves to feel. We close and we protect. Lovers. So that's why the Tower and the Death is to change that belief state of being, and so that you can be in a state where you can start receiving here. Let's look at the Lovers. Nine of Wands, and here is the Queen of Pentacles again. So, Nine of Wands. The wounded healer, Chiron, the wounded warrior or whatnot. He stands around with his wands and he's wary of what's going to be the next wand. Is it going to be a beautiful, passionate movement forward, or is it going to be a hit on my head that's going to end up hurting me? So of course, when we have this attitude, we close up and we are afraid of what the universe can bring. And if at one point these wands, they got all the way to hurting us, but when we think about it, it's probably because we didn't listen to our higher self, to our inner feminine's intuition, perception. Our masculine did not stand to protect us. We let it happen or whatnot. This is how wands arrive into our lives. So with the Lovers here, there's a choice. There's a choice of state of being. So the Nine of Wands can be two things. It can be, yes, the one that is afraid and so on, or it can be the one that says, you know what, I've got 9 wands of experience. I know I can deal with whatever you can throw at me. And that would be the Queen of Pentacles. I know I can deal with whatever you throw at me. I'll have what it takes. I'll find a solution. I'll be supported by the universe, but I'll make it through. It's obvious. So there's no guard. There's just that confidence and that inner knowing in one's worth. Okay? Let's look at the Fool here under the Tower. Ten of Cups, Page of Cups. Yes, taking that Ten of Cups, understanding, having faith that yes, there is this beautiful, I'm jumping into sharing and loving and exchanging with others, seeing all the beauty and the love in the universe. That's a leap of faith in the beauty and the light and the love of the universe. And here, Page of Cups, I'm actually sharing it. Page of Wands. For some of you, it comes from you. Others, it comes from outside of you. But whatever it is reorganizing, changing your whole perspective. Okay? 8 of Cups with the Page of Wands. I'm going for that joy. I know that joy exists out there and I'm going for it. That intelligence in my heart chakra, I understood, it awoken, and now I'm going to go for it. This is what it says. And it was like a big shock when it came down. I wouldn't be surprised that this is like really an awakening of the heart chakra for you, Libra. And so everything that was deceitful, either in your belief that the universe is a deceitful thing and others are deceitful, I have to be careful and so on, that mentality cannot go with the opening and the understanding of a heart chakra. So here, 9 of Pentacle and 4 of Pentacle. One is really secure and the other one is in fear and has an illusion of security by holding on to what he knows. There's completely two different ways of dealing with this world. 10 of Wands, King of Cups. Letting go of the baggage, letting go, finishing that 9 of Wands, a cycle. So holding on to the past wounds that we have, and this is my reality, and that's why it's heavy on my shoulders. Either I carry 10 wands on my shoulders, or I carry nothing at all. Ace of Cups and the High Priestess. And here, this with the King of Cups, it's really emotional intelligence. So we're even more around the heart chakra here. So the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. All of this awakening is enhancing your capacity to receive. Lovers. The Lovers here, the Lovers there. 5 of Swords. That Death card. Because if we look at the major arcanas in that row, we have Death, High Priestess, and the Lovers. Okay? So, transformation because the High Priestess is really what our soul is telling us. On our consciousness of what is invisible. Okay, in this world, not just the consciousness of the visible here. These are the facts that I went through, but the whole shadowy aspect, the whole invisible aspect, spiritual aspect. Balancing, there's a beautiful rebalancing and a decision. This is, I am deciding to be happy. I am deciding to let go of that. And to make that decision, it has to come from an awakening. And that's why the Tower is there. To break down your wall of protectiveness. And you know, here I'm stopping on the Ace of Swords, so that the clarity can, you know, clear out all those swords. Okay, let's look at the Chariot and the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacle. Ace of Pentacle, King of Pentacle. So the Page of Pentacle becomes a King of Pentacle. A timid offer becomes something that can be managed, invested, long-term, you can rely on, and so on. And we had the Queen of Pentacles. So even though you're an air sign, this is all about your capacity to invest and gain from this pentacle world, okay, of physicality. And with the Chariot, there's that movement forward. There's that success in that way. And lastly, we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords for Libras. The Hermit and the King of Wands. So yes, see, looking back on your past, and that's something you're going to do at the end of the month there. You're going to look back on what has happened and on your past. The results of all those swords, 7 of Swords and 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords, you know, healing from it because you understood how they were manifested, how they were created. This is going to give you back because here Ace of Wands, King of Wands, you know, I'm finishing my cycle of wands. I'm grabbing that new compass, that new way of managing my willpower, my fire, my passion, and I'm mastering it right away. Ace of Pentacle, King of Pentacle, I'm grabbing that pentacle and I'm mastering it right away. So that's it's like a leap, okay, a spiritual leap, and an awakening of the heart chakra. Of course, it's going to be on different levels for all of you, but since it's out there for you, that possibility, I would use it as much as I can to bring that awareness here, to activate this for you. Because this will change completely the way you interact, the way you manage your life, the way you go for what you want and your dreams and so on. Yes. All right. This is beautiful. How am I gonna name this? My God, huh? Yes, it's an awakening. Yeah, let's call it like this. Okay. All right. So on this, my beautiful Libras, I'm going to send you all my love and light, and thank you for watching, sharing, commenting the videos, subscribing please to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, the description is below. There's an email, you write to me, I write to you back. If you see a comment with a phone number, it is not me, it is somebody else. So on this, thank you also for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and full moon, I do a little ceremony to give you back. So on this, my beautiful Libras, all my love and light, and namaste. See you next month.